Welcome back, folks, to World of Warships Legends. I'm Soopa-Dave, and today we got another California video for you, and this is an interesting one. So, I took the California out hoping to get a carrier match, right? So, I did afterwards, after this, and actually, I'll put up a couple clips here. As you can see, full health California, shoot down planes, and still die in 2 minutes, guys, from full health. So, for those of you that think that AA can be countered, when a carrier just unloads on you, there's nothing you can do. You can shoot down all the planes, and it doesn't matter right now. So if you guys are watching this in the future, this is what the crazy AA or CV update. And the California, as you guys know, is arguably the best AA per tier. I mean, it comes with like 97 AA at tier 5. It's not, I mean, per tier, that's pretty crazy and unbelievable. But still died in 2 minutes from full health. So, with that being said, we are in a match, and we're going to talk about a few things today here. This is actually going to have some interesting moments here later on. I'm going to get pretty aggressive like I do in California. I'm actually not going to have the world's best match. I think a lot of people will like this match, but as for me, this is not the world's best match. It just has a very interesting moment where you can see what I call the Warship wiggle here. So, a few things here, guys. We're gonna see. I'm normally a pretty calm person, but I have a lot of videos stocked up, and you know, from before the CV update. And I think because of the CV update, I might take a small break like a lot of players. I'm not going to get a knee-jerk reaction and say I'm quitting, but I have a lot of videos I need to edit anyway. And with that being said, I had been talking with World of Warships about becoming a CC. That is probably not going to happen. I want to take myself out of consideration from that. The fact that this has been 3 or 4 days in Warships has said absolutely nothing about this issue. And anything on Discord or on anything. I haven't seen anything on an official statement at all about this. That saddens me, and partly makes me not want to be part of a game that does that, especially one that cost me so much money. So if you guys didn't know, Monday costed me around $600 to get the new stuff to give you videos. And we do have some videos on the new stuff, but because a lot of that Warhammer stuff is battleships, and battleships was not good AA, I was trying to make videos on them and just getting slaughtered. So there's not much I can do about that, guys. I got in 2 of the things, I literally got 2 shot by a carrier. But with that being said, like I said, not a knee-jerk reaction. Just there's some pretty red flags, and sorry about the noise, guys. They're building a house next to me. There's nothing I can do. So they're literally working on it 24/7 now. So I do have to just deal with it. And there's not much that can be done with it. However, moving forward, like I said, I'm gonna edit. I probably, guys, have like 40 really good videos for guides and just games in general that I gotta work on. So that's around at least a month and a half of videos before I decide what I'm gonna permanently do. I'm pretty sure I don't want to become on that CC list. I've heard stuff where they don't, you know, you're not able to say what you want about the game. That is not me. If something's not good, like this CB update, I want to say it's not good. Alright? This was clearly not a wise decision. But you can see I'm pushing up pretty hard. We've lost our teammates over here, so it's, what is there, 4 people on this side of the map? Yeah, 4 people on this side of the map. And this is going to get a little hairy for me, and I realize it very quick. and we're doing our best here. I'm gonna try to get turned. There's a lot of people, you know, that can be shooting at me right now, so I'm trying to be careful. And we're gonna go ahead and try to hit the Marblehead. I thought I actually was gonna miss this torpedo, but of course I hit it like an idiot. So I got to use my damage count up. Now, this is gonna be a interesting war here. Now you can see I haven't had the best game of my life. I've had some pretty bad luck on salvos. And honestly, these cruisers got pretty lucky for the most part in this game. I had some pretty decent shots at these cruisers and just not much happening. So you can see I'm running out of map. I'm trying to make a turn here. We do finally get the Hawkins. And we are going to worry about moving up here. So, very, very interesting game if you've been paying attention in the background. So I chose this game so we could talk about some of that stuff at the beginning and not be too worried. So, Nevada's going to go almost 100% flat broadside to me. And not going to get a Citadel. That's okay, it happens. You don't get lucky on every shot. But I feel like that definitely should have had some real damage to her. But you can see he was at full health. We started this battle. I am almost dead. And you're going to see it with this Warship wiggle, as I call it. As I'm not angled quite enough there, I get hit. So you can see almost full health. I have no health. And we are going to do something I call the Warship wiggle, where I pop out my front turrets every once in a while to get on target. This Nevada is going to charge me like crazy. And I feel bad because this isn't a terrible player. So I've actually seen this player a few times. And I'm not meaning to pick on him. He's not a terrible player, but I'm trying to show you the effectiveness of the Warship wiggle. So we're going to go ahead and he's going to pretty much bow tank us for the most part. He's going to stay angled pretty well. That's why I'm saying this guy isn't terrible player, but I am trying to get through the front of a ship, and you're gonna see I have some terrible. I've had some pretty terrible, luck with stuff in this match, and that's gonna continue on. So you're gonna see some times where I should have just went right through his bow, and I get unlucky, and that's okay. It happens. It doesn't make me mad. I understand that sometimes you get unlucky. I've had. Guys, how many times have we had a 200 plus game in the last 2 months in the ship, or a month in the ship? So I can't really be that mad. As you see, we're starting to wear him down now, and we're going to turn back out and get angled. So this is what I call the Warship wiggle. I think a lot of people do it or have their own name for it. I've always just called it the Warship wiggle. But that being said, you can see that we were at a severe disadvantage at the start of this head-on deal here. And now I'm in a world of hurt, and I got to make sure I don't make one mistake. If I make one mistake here, I'm gone. And to be honest with you, if this guy had probably fired into my superstructure, even though it's saturated right now, he probably would have killed me, because I think he's been trying basically to go for my side plate, or my broadside. But you give enough people stuff, as you can see here, this shot right here, what was that? 6 kilometers, only 3 shells hit out of 12, and only one of them do a full fan. So you can see our team now is finally getting a control of the other side, which for a while wasn't sure how this match was going to turn out on that front, but we are going to stay. You can see I got a little bit too straight, got some stuff through my bow there, but we're going to go ahead and go out and take another shot as we get our high caliber in a very slow start to the game. As you can see, I am trying to get through that bow, but oh my gosh, I don't know. That one I went through and got a Citadel, but I got super unlucky with that salvo on just the randomness of it. It just sprayed everywhere. Sometimes California turns into a shotgun at close range. So anyway, we totally get this off, and believe it or not, the match is not over. There is still a battleship alive, and we're gonna take California in her drag racing speed. completely across the map. Man, I love Big Blue. This is I don't know why I like it so much. I love dreadnoughts in this game. Don't get me wrong. I love Minnesota. Minnesota might be my second favorite battleship. I don't know. Between this constellation and Minnesota, I absolutely love these ships for some reason, and they just fit me well. But they're not speed demons. Well, not this in Minnesota anyway. And we are going to move our butts up here to try to help finish this guy. Maybe even try to yank a kill, because I don't know if you noticed, at this point I had nothing else to do. So I noticed I had 4 kills, and you guys know I never just try to go for kill steals. In fact, to the contrary, I am actually really bad about not finishing a player off and allowing somebody else to. And this Dunkirk is doing a relatively decent job, basically, for the most part, not taking damage on our team. He's taking a little bit. There's 3 people shooting at him, and he's surviving pretty well. So he's not doing a terrible job, but he's giving me his broadside, and he has no idea that I'm here. So you can see I'm checking ranges, because as much as I like California, I don't play it very often. I normally work on a bunch of other ships. And you are going to see here, we're going to put up one last salvo and try, as we're almost in range, is we are going to try to do our best to actually get this kill. We shoot a little forward just in case he starts moving forward, and we're going to try to get our rear guns onto it. Actually, this Dunkirk did a pretty decent job of, you know, hanging on for dear life as long as he did against our teammates. Now, to be honest with you, as we get our crack in and finish off the game. So, not the world's best start, but we didn't have a bad ending there, and particularly that 1v1 match where we had almost no health and the other guy did, as we get a top of the leaderboard, really help our team in this match. And then I got to say what I was going to say about the future of Warships on this channel. Still some uncertainty with it. I really want to see how Warships reacts to this. This update should have never went live. But anyway, here's a California Kraken for you guys. And got to learn a little Warship wiggle, even though I've talked about it before. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time, folks. Have a good one.